Hello everyone, my name is Lathal Ban, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the Internet of Things. So who here has a smartphone? Alright, take that phone out. So that phone is more powerful than the computer that took us to the moon. Kind of blows your mind. So the IoTs are important to know because they determine how our future will be. The IoTs stand for the Internet of Things. And today I'm going to talk about that as well as something that will affect all of our lives and change humanity forever. So to start, I'm going to talk about the business side of things. So companies will get bigger with the booms. Some of the bigger ones will be Amazon, for example, Google, Intel, and Apple. A good example of why Amazon will get bigger is there are buttons that you can click to automatically order a type of product that you need, such as cereal, and it'll automatically ship it right to your door the next day. With Google Home, you're constantly hearing stuff, it's constantly hearing you, and it bounces back off of each other and helps determine what you need for your life and other things that can help you out. Intel is going to start making more stuff to put into different types of machineries or technology, such as the smart fridge that people talk about a lot. That will be communicating with the Google Home and even the Amazon button, and so they'll all be talking to each other, communicating what they need, what temperature, and all that stuff. And then Apple will also be in it because of Apple Pay. No matter where you go, you can simply put your phone down and it will completely charge it right off of that. Businesses will also grow more and more independent and go through a shift called the smart manufacturing shift. So this is good and bad for a couple of reasons. It's good because products will start to be cheaper. So more and more people will be able to buy it. The bad side of this is that companies are going to start cutting corners because of the technology available, and people are going to be losing jobs because of that. So what this means for us is, according to ISO.org, we need to watch the consistent standards that are going on. Since this hasn't happened before, we don't exactly know how companies will react, but we can assume they'll do whatever is best for them, but we as the people need to decide what's best for us and make sure we put these restrictions in so that they can't become too powerful. The next thing I'll talk about is the health. So healthcare is going to be huge. Nanobots, which you guys have probably heard lots about, is a technology that is slowly becoming reality. We might be able to use this to fight illness as well as other diseases. According to Michelle Kantz on weform.org, cancer will also be fought better than ever before. With this new technology, we'll be able to detect cancer earlier and also deal with it in the early stages versus later stages. AIDS and HIV will also be eradicated at some point due to us finding a cure of how to cure the specific disease within the blood, and this will be a great help among especially the gay male community. Sickle cell disease is also something that we may be close to fixing. If we have those nanobots be able to fix and redistribute, if you will, the cells within the body, then they won't get as clogged, and even if it's not 100% cure, people will live longer and happy, healthier lives. Regeneration is also a science fiction type thing, but we are actually close to that as well. With new technology, we are able to better understand cellular regeneration as well as STEM research. So assuming that our understanding of both continue to increase, it's not out of the realms of possibilities at all. So other than that, there's more medicine advances. So people are able to track their health better, as with the Fitbits and smartwatches. You're constantly able to see your heart rate and other stuff like that, as well as doctors then have automatic view of that stuff if you allow them, and they see it monitored for even years if you continue to wear it. So that will be a great help to you. The last thing I'm going to talk about is the effect on us as well as the planet. So the global effect is a big one. Global warming will start to decrease due to how we will stop using fossil fuels at some point. This shift will be focusing more on working with solar powers a lot of the time, or other type of water powers, or just basically green energy. So then we'll be able to start focusing on cleaning up our oceans, skies, and forests. With the IoT, we might be able to bring back some extinct animals as well that died during the last few decades, maybe even much later than that. With the technology that we're creating, we are able to bring back the animals, like I said. So, for example, if we wanted to bring back a dodo bird, we're getting very, very close to having that technology to bring it back. Another impact, according to Wired.com, is a huge fundamental shift on how we will be intelligent machines will start to become more intelligent. Products and services that we can't even comprehend or know about yet will start to come out of that. So we will simply have to wait and see what happens, because I can't even tell you what's to come, but there are things to come that we have no idea what they will be. And as stated by theglobeandmail.com, farms are also getting bigger and more efficient due to the IoTs. So an example of this is the smart watering system that changes how much water it does based on the environment, the weather, climate, and all that stuff for the day. Changes each day, every day, whatever the plants need for that right. So since plants will be better, there'll be more food, and we can also help trying to solve global hunger, as well as the price of food will go down, so it's kind of a win-win for everybody. Water and air will also start to become cleaner, as talked about on weform.org. We will start filtering out the toxins, since we have different monitors that can tell when stuff is starting to go bad, such as the one that Beijing is using right now. So when they turn off all the toxins when they know it's getting bad enough, even though they're still doing bad, it's still something that can help. And I think the coolest thing personally that's going to be coming up is smart cities. As talked about on weform.org, urban life will become more attractive due to a fast, convenient transportation systems, as well as safe street lighting and efficient energy buildings. This will help the flow of people coming in and out of the cities, as well as people working within them, within those said cities. Las Vegas and South Korea are currently doing that right now. The best example for us is Las Vegas, because if you go down there right now, they're already using it in their traffic to help make sure it stays flowing. So as you can see, it's very important to be educated on the IoTs for the future, because what is at stake, whether it's for yourself personally or the global effect. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about the IoTs and how they will affect the future, the world, and us as humans. Be the change you want to see.